One of the key ingredients that we see in many of the most successful startups attacking legacy industries is a religious obsession over the customer and doing everything possible to deliver value to them. And I'll use insurance as an example here, but obviously there's many other industries just like this. As an insurance company, what you'd love to ask for is for your customer to spend half a day filling out thousands of forms so that you can understand every detail about their lives, to create a big picture and to evaluate that risk. Now, what you really should be asking, though, is how can I make this experience as painless as possible by asking the fewest number of questions and only the most vital ones? Are there new technologies or solutions out there that I can leverage in order to better understand or stratify risk such that at the end of the day, I can deliver a product that's significantly less expensive than everything else that's out there? We think the government, federal, state, local, is a key stakeholder in most, if not all, of the innovation that's happening around the mobility ecosystem. Startups have begun to change the way that they interact with governments by bringing them into the conversation earlier. Now, as a startup, how you engage with the government and how much of a focus it should be really depends on the domain that you're operating in. If you're building a full stack AV company, for example, where the regulation and the standards really aren't defined, it could actually benefit you significantly by working with the government to help shape some of those rules. As investors, we look at companies focused on legacy industries much the same way that we do any other company. We're looking for things like product market fit. We're looking at the team. We're looking at the market opportunity, the competition. There are two areas, though, that we do like to drill in a little bit deeper on. One is around the team in terms of understanding what's your unique insight that's going to allow you to make an impact in this market. And why is it that you and your team are uniquely positioned to be successful here? Now, it could just be that you've been working for decades in this space and you've built up not only experience, but the connections involved to accelerate your business. It could be that you have a unique insight into this market that certain customer segments aren't actually being served by current solutions, and you're going to expand this market significantly. So we're really looking to understand kind of what's your competitive edge. Now, legacy industries are legacy industries for a reason. They tend to move a little bit more slowly than everyone else. So we're really looking for what's that catalyst to accelerate market development.